Come on and slam and welcome to the stream. Back again with more Persona 3. We're joined by our good friend ChanceEm.
Heya.
It's ChanceEm. Brought food for everybody.
Oh shit. I'm not so sure I did.
Well, goodbye everybody. Ready for some Persona you juggle 6 things and care less about. I appreciate that you care about Persona Club. The fun thing about the we're ending the stream gag is that I never plan it. That's your problem, see. ChanceEm only brought vegan food.
Okay, so I have a hilarious thing with that, Chrono. I actually made vegan food yesterday for the first time in years, and was just like, hell yeah, this is pretty good, let's try making some more vegan food.
And that's what he brought with us. How can you have a vegan cheeseburger? Where are you getting the cheese from?
Vegan cheese exists.
Vegans
I have a dairy allergy, and I eat vegan cheese all the time, Chrono.
You're a monster.
I mean, yeah, but not because I eat vegan cheese.
No, it's just because of the children I kill. Alright, let's do some Persona 3. Okay, man, there we go. Man looks daffy and man sticks better now.
The words? You okay there, Chrono?
No, it's all Junpei's fault.
You say as you stare at Akihiko.
Like, Junpei's behind him.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
Those kids had it coming. The real answer is lactose intolerant people. Okay, my analog sticks are both going bad.
Oh shit.
I hope that Retro Fighters Kickstarter ships their products soon. It's like, hey, remember I got the Retro Fighters Brawl 64 pad and the Retro Fighters Striker DC pad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the latest Kickstarter is a wireless PS1, PS2 controller. It's like, yeah, cool, can you hurry it up, please? I could probably do with one now.
I feel that with some places. Like, buying something and then it's just like, yeah, we're not shipping it for 9 months, and you're just like, shit, you having a kid or something? You gotta, like, birth the controller or product out of you?
I didn't back it on Kickstarter, though. I backed the Brawler 64 pad, and then I had to pay customs charges on it. The only reason I ended up getting a Striker DC pad was because I found a UK seller for it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now, I'm partially, at least on my side, I'm partially making fun of Limited Run.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's like, yes, I appreciate that you make physical copies of games. It just kind of sucks that I have to wait almost a year for half of them.
Oh, we got a copy of Collection of Mana in store yesterday, like the physical copy.
Oh shit! Nice.
Oh, hey Fuka, this is the first time we've actually spoken. I mean, I'm okay, I guess.
I like how your options were like, yeah, better than ever, and not so great. And it's just like, can I just be like midline, okay?
Alright, snoring kept me up all night.
See, we had a weird kid and striped clothing appear in our room, and
yeah, that was a week ago.
oh yeah, I forgot. A week before the full moon. My bad.
He might hear me. There'll be a full moon tonight. A powerful shadow may appear. No date with Chihiro for you.
No date with best girl.
Alright, so we're starting off with the good stuff. The full moon.
Any luck, Fuka?
Just a moment. I found it. I sense a strong presence.
A presence I've not felt since.
Hey, we were right. Or so it would seem.
It's located in Iwa Todai, inside a building on Shirakawa Boulevard.
Shirakawa Boulevard. They've been finding
It's like,
the
wait a
lost in pairs
second.
lately. Now I understand why.
In pairs. Huh. Oh, I get it.
Why? What's on Shirakawa Boulevard? I'm not familiar with that area.
That's the red light district.
I've heard about it, but...
That's where all those hotels are. That explains a lot.
You know, perfectly
You've heard about
fine
'em,
sending
right,
a bunch
Fuka?
of high schoolers
Where people
over
go
to that area.
You know.
Well, yeah, they're going to do it as part of a school trip next year.
Nonsense. They're no different than ordinary hotels. The rooms are a bit fancier, that's all.
They're a bit fancier and they encourage pegging,
Oh,
but you know,
man.
it's fine.
That's it?
I don't know about this. Maybe I should
It's like,
go.
you sure he said fancier and not spicier?
You're just like a little kid, Yucatan.
Whatever. Fine, let's go. But this time, I want a piece of the action.
Oh, Yukari's getting in on it.
So, who's gonna take the lead?
I don't see any reason to change leaders now. And Yamagishi, I want you to handle support during the operation.
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'll do my best.
All right, then I'll let you decide on the rest of the team. Let's do this.
Alright, Junpei, get in the kennel.
As I say, for this mission, putting Junpei in the kennel might be a requirement beyond our normal routine.
So Yukari's only in the party for this mission because of that one specific scene. You know what
Don't
I'm
get
talking
cocky. You sure about that, Akihiko?
about. Hey, Junpei. Bye. Rock and roll, people. Sir, you already dressed for this? Oh, that's a guest room. I thought it was an elevator.
Oh yeah, I gotta do something.
Yeah, there it is. Post. So it's probably in this big room with the fancy doors.
Nah, why would it be in there? Seems a bit too obvious, Chrono.
You know, the shadows aren't exactly subtle. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, there's the shout for ChanceEm.
Oh, thanks so much, Clem.
Am I missing anything on the timers? No. Oh yeah, I wanted to change this. There we go. Well, I found that pretty quickly without much trouble. Do this.
Be careful. The enemy is a Hierophant.
Hierophant, you say?
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Alright, let's rock and or roll. You know, it's like we start the battle hitting it with every element, see if we can get a weakness. If not, we'll just hit it with everything we've got. Punch it till it's dead.
That's the way you do it.
It doesn't seem like darkness will work.
You know what? I'm glad that came in before we got to Akihiko.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's like, well, that was perfect timing.
What Simpsons reference? If it didn't make it consciously, it doesn't count. Right, so you're going to use electricity. Nobody is currently weak to it, but let me see if I can make that a little better. No. Yeah. What do we got? 25. Alright, I guess we'll go with that. You'll restart then. Alright, fair enough. Punch! And a Garu.
Help me!
It's good with you, Kara. I guess we'll just keep punching it.
I mean, Akihiko can't really do anything other than that.
That skill seems
Well, that
to scare
sucks.
its enemy.
Yep. Everybody.
Yukari-chan is still frightened. Someone help Mitsuru
Oof.
Okay, do I have
Yeah,
you-
that's a part of what... That's a part of what sucks about that.
Yeah. Repatra. Does that hit everybody or is that just one person?
I have no idea. I completely forgot that Repatra was a thing.
I guess that's all we've got.
Yukari-chan is seriously hurt.
Assist one ally who's been knocked down. It's not fair.
Alright, that's...
You have my gratitude.
That's a skill that will not exist outside of Persona 3.
That explains why I forgot what it was.
I summon thee.
I would have been better off casting Medea.
Hmm.
Akihiko-senpai is in trouble.
Let's see if we can rework this.
You have my gratitude. How disgraceful.
Someone help Mitsuru-senpai!
Alright.
I owe you one.
No, we're up Hikari.
Obey my command!
Is there a Meipatra gem for senpai?
Nope.
Here.
Okay, and switch back to Titan.
Akihiko-senpai is still frightened.
Medea. Throw down Patra Gem.
Here.
That's gonna get frustrating. Throw down another Medea so we don't have to worry about Secunda. And then punch it. Critical. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me out.
Hell yeah.
And also some of this. Alright.
Hang in there. Fear won't last for long.
Okay, who's next? Alright. So Yukari uses Patra on Akiko. Akiko uses Patra on me. I then punch the thing in the goddamn face.
Fight hard.
Oh no, I was down, so I have to wait.
Obey my command!
God damn it.
Why, you little... Hang in there. It's just temporary.
Recovery.
It's getting weaker. Just a little more.
Almost there.
So close.
Don't miss. Good work. Seriously. You know, I feel like you don't need to cast Secunda on me. I've already missed twice. Hey, it's video games. How you doing, video games? Also, hello to everybody
hey,
who is still here, who was here to begin with. Clem, Mia, Teak, Manda. Hello, everybody.
And Mir. I think Mir was here.
I
too.
said Mia.
Oh. Star! Hey, Star.
Please hit. Jeez,
God damn it.
agility down. Please be careful.
Well, that's that. That's the third full moon done with.
Woo.
Hey, Star. Good job. Let's go home.
Gotta tell everyone that we succeeded. You are a hero.
Bathroom can be seen through the window. Kinda weird when you're going potty. It's the bathroom. Do you need to pee before you go home?
I mean, what's your condition?
It's a toilet. It's a large mirror. The door won't budge.
Hmm.
Senses shadow in the room. Could it be this mirror that's not actually reflecting anything? Or is that just a video game oversight? Bet it was in the toilet.
Obviously it's just an oversight. Man, we don't notice anything unusual in the bed? Lame.
TV won't turn on. But that's apparently not anything unusual. I mean, I guess it is the dark hour.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sad that you can't investigate the couch.
It's a large mirror. It's bleeding. You notice how much Yukari looks like Akechi there?
Oh my god. I guess Akechi is best girl.
No, absolutely not. Well, it doesn't matter. Ow, my head. That's not the voice of my inner self. My inner self doesn't talk like that. I am thou and thou art I. Bullshit. No.
I can't remember. If you get these wrong, does it force you to redo them?
Yeah, there's not a whole thing of, like, actually losing this bit.
What was I?
It's like, why'd you slap me?
Well, we're not going to be friends anymore.
Oh, I can
Well,
finally
I guess
reach you.
that's a social link reversed before we even
Can
got
you
it
two hear
started.
me?
With Mega Charm.
I'm sorry I couldn't contact you sooner.
What's going on, Fuka?
The shadow was interfering with
Fuka's
your
like,
thoughts,
I'm going to keep this in mind for my
and you all
fanfiction
got
purposes.
separated. The enemy is still in the same room. Please regroup and hurry there.
It's a reflex response. She ran forward,
Did you
slapped
hear that,
me,
Yukari?
and then left. Like, that subconscious thought to
sorry.
run forward to do it.
Yeah, I heard you.
Did something happen?
No, nothing.
Yeah, Yukari proves she's not best girl.
Come on, let's go.
No apology.
If you tell anyone, I won't ever speak to you again.
As if I'm in the wrong. No, we're in a different room. Video games. Alright, let's go.
So, if I remember correctly, the fun thing about this, and I'll say it after the scene.
Alright.
So, if I remember correctly, in the manga, it actually had Junpei and Akihiko in this part.
There's one enemy. It's weak against electric.
Oh, looks like Akihiko gets to feel useful. Yeah, I do appreciate that they've given us a full heal, though.
Only one enemy.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. I mean, I wouldn't exactly be at full health after, you know, something.
Okay, everything's going.
Takes a lot of energy, you know?
Okay. Alright, so we need to find the mirrors. Break them out.
Oh no. What did we do?
Okay.
I like how it's just like, oh, I guess we did it again.
Well, this one's bleeding. Apparently that's not the answer. No, I can't wake up in
Of
a
course
room
it's
with...
not the answer. The answer is what comes after this.
Yeah, that's the reason Yukari is forced into your party for this, so they can have that cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
They won't let you just have it with Mitsuru.
Which is unfortunate.
It is.
Would have been interesting if they had different animated scenes for that.
Yeah.
Depending on who was in the party.
We can't have been out for long, though, because it's still, the dark hour. Okay, so this one's round with hearts on the outside. That's not the solution.
I figured out the solution.
I'll work it out. Break the ones that show no reflection. Thank you, Fuka. It was the thing I mentioned earlier.
There's no reflection.
Alright, so let's do this one. Okay, so based on the shadow we fought, it's not going to be worth fighting these shadows. Because they aren't going to give enough experience to make it worth it. Wow, that one's super obvious. You know what I think gives it away? The obvious shadow on the inside. The mirror's already broken. Break it some more. This way. So the idea with this, and it's something that I think only actually comes up with this shadow. The shadows in the full moon all represent specific arcana of the tarot, but they're reversed.
Mm-hmm.
So the shadow we're going to be going up against is the lovers. And Chance, you know about tarot cards?
I do.
What is the definition of the lovers card?
Off the top of my head, I need a moment because I haven't been as adamant with my tarot, but if you give me a sec, I can actually pull up one of my books.
Yeah, let's go fight the shadow. Because of you, I'll never stray too far from the sidewalk. Alright, let's do this. This is the real boss of this one. Hierophant's mostly just a
It's the source
diversion.
of the mind manipulation.
I mean, of course, the lovers is gonna be a heart.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target. Help me! Watch it. Light won't work on the enemy.
But, getting back to tarot, lovers is basically representative of having to make a decision. Most of the time, though, it tends to be representative, of course, of a relationship, seeking love of some kind. But at the very basis of it, it represents a very significant life choice. In a reverse meaning, though, it is representative of infidelity and duplicity. Wanting the best of both worlds, but having your loyalties
The
divided.
enemy can use charm attacks. Please keep an eye. Fight hard. Akihiko
And that's
Senpai is
what
still charmed.
the lovers here represents, the reverse of that. Not making the choice, having the choice forced upon you, the perversion.
Mm-hmm.
Hang in there.
So we gotta hope that Yukari doesn't get charmed.
How disgraceful.
My turn.
Like I said, I think this is the only time it really properly comes up. The idea is supposed to be there, but it doesn't end up really being there a whole lot. Do everyone strong for fire? Guess that'll do. Do Buffalo.
Obey my command.
Hey, for example, let's take the first full moon boss, Priestess.
Give me a second here. Alright.
That's a call.
The reverse meaning of it is a tendency towards indulgence, superficiality, and conceit.
And what was that last one?
Hang in there.
Indulgence, superficiality, and conceit.
I guess that explains Junpei.
I mean, true.
Yeah. Second was Emperor and Empress.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth is the pair.
Yeah. The reverse meaning of the Empress is being engaged in unproductive activities and are not tapping into your full creative potential. being wary of poor judgment and powers of seduction.
Disgraceful.
The reverse of the Emperor deals with being weak and lacking authority.
Be careful.
You show a tendency towards emotional immaturity and may be vulnerable to flattery. You do not take responsibility for your actions and display little ability to foresee future outcomes.
I guess that could be it soon.
Maybe. It is interesting to note, though, that each of the full moons basically go in order.
You mean from 0 to 13?
Yes.
Hang in there.
Yeah, because the first one is the Fool, isn't it?
Be gone!
Yes. And the reverse meaning of the Fool is that you haven't been given sufficient thought to the choices you are about to make.
The main character.
Mm-hmm.
Hang in there.
Which then brings the question, though, of when was Magician? Because that's the only one that doesn't fall in line. Unless I'm forgetting something.
See about looking it up then.
Alright.
Like which one we do with Magician.
Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
Well, not a literal second.
And that's the third full moon down for real this time. Good stuff.
I'm glad you're all safe.
Thanks for your help. The enemy was sly, but you did well.
Thank you,
I
Clem.
did what I could.
And you too, for withstanding the enemy's mental assault.
Yep, that's what I do. Don't touch me,
All
Yukari.
right, let's call it a night.
Oh, Yukari! About that thing you mentioned the other day? You found out something? Cool. Tell me later. All right, we should head back too. Come on, Junpei, what are you doing?
So, you're the hero again, huh?
Fuck's sake, Junpei.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares
Huh.
anyway?
Interesting.
Hey, why do you have to be like that? Don't tell me you're jealous.
Boss is jealous, and this is proof that he hasn't got over it and
Shut
really
up.
shouldn't be on the team because he's too immature and willing to put our lives at risk.
What's up his butt?
Operation lasted about 45 minutes. It seems that way.
It's like, what's up Junpei's butt? It's like if you're reading the manga, then Akihiko, apparently.
Yeah, I figured Akihiko would be the top in that relationship. Well, it looks like our relationship got stronger. What?
I mean, after something like that, I figured the relationship would get stronger.
You know, I feel like we're being watched. I get he's on a
Faster than I
rooftop,
expected.
but the fact that
That
there'd
was
be
quite
no
a
other
show.
noise out here would
They've
make
been
that
rather
stand
busy
out.
these last few months, including their frequent
Yeah,
forays
him
into the
clapping
tower.
would have been very
Their fighting
obvious.
style is positively fascinating. And it seems they've gained new recruits, too. Well, Jin? Are they our enemy?
Why don't we ask our buddy? We'll be seeing him soon.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Considering that he shares our fate, it would be prudent to seek his opinion. We don't have much time left.
So I looked up the bosses, and honestly, they don't follow order. They do at the start,
And then immediately
but
stop when it gets a magician.
yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Anime Jesus. Zombie Anime Jesus.
I just figured he was, like, wannabe hippie Jesus.
I mean, Jesus would be a hippie.
I mean, yeah, but... I mean... This guy took it a little bit too far.
Ah, finals. And it's summer vacation. I mean, it is August. Nope, I've never heard of comma splices. What up, Miss T?
It's like, well... You've never heard of them? We'll get ready to, learn about them one way or another.
Well, at no point did you say that a comma splice was something that was bad. I feel like this is your failing there, Miss T. Class is ended for today. Fuck you, Gary. Well, you know what that means. Yeah, you know what that doesn't mean.
Time to go date best girl? Oh. Where's best girl?
It's Wednesday, so student council should be on, but it's not.
Huh.
Guess all social links are shut down for the sake of exams now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lame.
Let me see if I can get better before we go to dawn. Then I'll be able to study at home as well. Damn. I can understand English being a main study in other countries. It's weird that French is a main study in so many English-speaking countries. Something like Spanish, especially in the US, Spanish would make more sense than French. On Wednesday, we wear pink. But not today.
Sorry, but that only works if we're playing FEMMC.
You mean fancy?
Yeah.
Well, I hope this works. Or at least doesn't send me home.
It has a poison carrot in it. I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah, might as well drink it. At the very least, it should up my courage.
Saturn is calling.
I guess I'll just go to the library. Old Roman language. I'm guessing you mean Latin. In my school, French was mandatory and German was added for second year and above for classes that were on top of French. Like, if you were really good at French, they added German.
Interesting. At my school, or schools, Spanish was mandatory in 6th grade. And then, like, 7th and up, you kind of got to choose what you wanted.
I guess we just read them. Resting. Dice Day. Oh no, it's not August, it's July.
The building wasn't built that long ago.
Everything's still gleaming because, you know, we don't clean old buildings. There was an explosion here 10 years ago. Oh boy, morning classes. What do you want? That's right. Master of this stuff. There you go. Shiro isn't out here. Yuko isn't out here. You know, I don't think we've ever been to the roof.
You haven't been to the roof yet?
Yeah, I don't think we had.
Huh.
And we've barely been to this corridor.
There's a lot of stuff that happens in the game. It's easy to kind of forget certain stuff.
Yeah, this corridor has the culture clubs and the art room where you hang out with the foreign exchange student. And I usually don't bother with them. I love how you could ask Mitsuru that you want to come home with me every day for months before she might actually say yes.
Mitsuru is just like, nope, I'm good.
Or studying. Who is this? How'd you get this number? I don't talk to normal placing students. Now, if you come first on the ratings, then maybe I'll step on you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we probably should use that time wisely. Well, I'm going up to my room to study. That's the point, actually. You don't see it a whole lot because when you're in great condition, you're probably going to use that to go to Tartarus. But if you study in great condition, you usually do better. There we go. Alright, let's study. No, I didn't do better. Oh well.
Ah.
Thank you, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 3 FES.
Feel like that's just the answer to like everything. No matter what happens, just be like, thank you, Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 FES.
Hello, main character from Shin Megami Tensei 3. Hello, main character from Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 FES. Hello, main character from Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Raido Kazunori vs. the Soul Army. You think SMT 5 is going to get more DLC?
Honest, not sure.
I was thinking earlier, you know, it'd be neat. We've got the Debbie Fiend boss fight DLC that also added the Fiends. It'd be neat if we got some other protagonists as well.
That would be pretty neat.
Not Persona protagonists. Just SMT protagonists.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure as far as like Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5 goes, we're pretty good about having fights with those protagonists at this point.
There's 3 classes in a row I've been picked.
Maybe today's just your lucky day.
In Japan, while Persona is a spin-off, it never ran under the Shin Megami Tensei name. The original Persona was, I think, Megami Ibukuro Persona.
Correct.
Which was then followed by Persona 2 Sumi. The Shin Megami Tensei name was only added for the connection in the West. Because there was a time when Shin Megami Tensei in the West had the bigger name. And now everybody's like, and so many people like, man, if only Shin Megami Tensei were more like Persona. They're like, no, I don't want it to be like Persona. I'm happy with these two series being
I'm
separate.
good.
But yeah, I like Persona, but I like Shin Megami Tensei being Shin Megami Tensei. And I want it to be more Persona.
Especially with the change that happened from Persona 2 to Persona 3, like, it's very much drew out the difference between Persona and SMT.
Sup, dude?
Yeah. Well, I said it before, like, one of the main differences with Persona 3, 4, and 5 compared to mainline S&T is the dungeon crawling is just kind of It's better in 5 because 3 and 4 both have a big focus on randomized dungeon layouts. Which means there's not really a good sense of dungeon crawling. The dungeon is just there, it's run through them, fight enemies, get to the next floor. Over and over and over and over. Persona 5 does better with that, with fixed design dungeons. But even then, there's a lot of gimmicks and messing around with them that makes them work differently to how actual SNC dungeons work. And it leaves Persona in a very different place, dungeon design-wise, from Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, every dungeon in Persona 4 will have like 1 or 2 floors that are always set. Tyra no Masakado. Regularly shows up in mainline SMT as, like, usually just referred to as Masakado, the guardian spirit of Tokyo. And of course, was in Nocturne. Remember when we were doing Nocturne? So we got the Masakados Mangatama. I wonder when they're gonna get to Oda Nobunaga.
Kutsuki has something to tell us. What's Kutsuki want to tell us?
Yeah, I know, but it's not my problem. I just want to know why Yukari thinks we're friends. You got a question right. It means you don't need to learn this. Let's skip over it. Yeah, design-wise, there's just something about the way mainline S&T tends to be designed, dungeon design-wise. That just makes moving through the dungeons more engrossing than Persona. Which is very important because Persona splits it up with the social simulation and everything. Mainline S&T is almost entirely dungeon crawling. So that dungeon crawling needs to be good.
Exactly.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th. It was a difficult operation.
I see. They're getting tougher.
You know, honestly, if you had a mission where you sent high schoolers to a love hotel and shit went down, you're just like, wow, they're getting tougher. That would not be my first reaction. I've been like, are you guys okay?
Me?
Been like, I'm kind of concerned for you all.
Joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. But now I need to know.
We had a hell of a time in the Upside Down prison.
I'm gonna ask you straight
We're
up.
doing that in stream.
You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour in Tartarus. But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
There was an explosion near our school, and
Here
a
we
lot
go.
of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yeah, Nocturne soundtrack was fantastic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, no students were injured. But
But
around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent. Seems like more
I
than
still
just a
don't get
coincidence.
why students being absent after an
What do you mean?
explosion is
I
such
dug
a
up some old
surprise.
school records and found something
It's like, yeah,
interesting.
okay,
Yeah, for real.
if there's an
The
explosion at
students
my
who were
school,
absent,
I'm not going to be
They
going.
all collapsed suddenly and had to
Seriously.
be hospitalized. Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka. There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident?
I want the
The
truth.
Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
Just because the Kirijo group built the school doesn't mean she knows anything.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from
It's
you.
like, look,
It
the
just
school
never
was
seemed
built when I
relevant.
was a kid.
But
Like, just because I share the
It's
same last
okay.
name.
It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you the whole story. The shadows
In the beginning.
have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
The last shadow is in captivity.
What?
The Dark Hour
Huh?
is at peace.
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo. My grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with shadows. He wanted to harness their power and create something extraordinary.
Harness their power?
He assembled a team of scientists, and over several years collected a significant number of shadows.
He what? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. Consequently, the nature of the world was altered.
You mean?
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Yeah, the anime cutscenes really aren't great in this.
By their account, the massive
Yeah.
shadows they collected split into several large
It's
ones that then
unfortunate.
dispersed. These are the shadows.
It's
we
one of the
I'm
things
also-
of
when the moon
like
is
people
full.
are always like one of the weaknesses of Persona 3 Portable is the
why
lack
they've
of anime
appeared in different
cutscenes.
places?
But it's like the anime cutscenes aren't
Wait a
great.
minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. That's where they conducted the experiment?
It's also one of those things
Yes.
of I'm glad newer games have
Then
started putting subtitles
Those
on their
students who were
cutscenes.
hospitalized.
Yeah, that's why
I'm
we
afraid
had to
it's
stop
just as you're
talking with
thinking.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Port Island must have been an
And even
ideal
then, I
location
can't
for
hear
them.
the audio of
It
stream,
was a
so it's
highly
not like I
populated
heard
area,
anything
And
anyways.
the Kirijo
Mm.
group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Wow, we really are living in an anime.
Does that mean
They
all
were
we've
eaten by
been
shadows.
doing is cleaning up
Well, it's the
their
thing
mess?
of like, okay, so the shadows only appear in the Dark Hour
You lied to us?
and mostly in Tartarus. But the shadows existed
You
before the
knew
Dark Hour
too,
and
didn't
Tartarus.
you,
Like,
Senpai?
what are the shadows then?
They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
What are you looking at me for?
That's not true.
Oh, no, you're looking at
I
Akiko,
have
okay.
my reasons.
Carry on.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Mitsuru, don't.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
What's this us business?
But...
They're not part of this.
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means?
Yeah, Yukari's always down for starting drama if
What if I told
Mitsuru's
you
involved.
that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
Yukari is like, oh, Mitsuru's
That
here,
if we
gotta
defeat
do
them all,
something.
Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news.
Where did
isn't
you
it?
get this information from?
is that true?
There's evidence to support it. Now, our true battle begins.
Okay. So we've taken down
Regardless of
shadows?
what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect
We have
the
6
people.
more to take down.
The shadows are gaining strength.
Mm-hmm.
We can't afford to just wait for them.
If we take those down, the Dark Hour and
And there are
Tartarus
many
will end.
mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
Well, so on good, I'm going to study.
It's like, this is a fun thing to tell me the week of my exams. It's not like that's gonna put stress on me.
And there you go, Junpei not giving a shit about anybody else. Like, oh, you know, if we defeat the shadows, then the Dark Hour disappears. I won't be special anymore.
Well, shit.
Shadows and last-minute school exams. There's no school today. Did I have plans? Did I have plans with Yuko?
Nothing to do as usual, huh?
Oh, you know, just welcome to my
Why are you
crib.
here?
What's up,
If you came
MTV?
here to try and convince me, then forget it.
It's nothing like that. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Huh?
We've known each other for a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had
Used
all
to
the
run
time in the
around here
world.
until the sun went down. I have a question. Why are little kids running around
You
back
haven't
alleys?
changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other friends.
If you want to go and spout exposition, go do it with
What
your other
was that?
friends.
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously there's something on your mind.
I do reminisce sometimes, but what's the point? Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit.
To be honest, all I've been thinking about lately is
Poor
getting
Aki.
stronger. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. Like I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You haven't changed at all.
It reminds me, after the full moon, aren't we about due for another party member?
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Maybe.
Senpai? Oh, please come in.
I'm just gonna sit on your bed.
Not only
It's like Fuku's like, okay, I'll just take the little
battle,
kid table
but
then.
also at obtaining information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
It's okay, you'll be punished for it later.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have a special favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
But very little was made public.
That's why she wants you to
That's why I
find
want
out.
to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? That's illegal.
I'll give you my ID and
That's
password.
illegal.
You'll be free from accountability. I want to know the truth. In detail.
I'm sorry, just the immediate response of, that's illegal.
Of course.
Like, no
I'll
shit.
understand if you refuse.
Those aren't real flowers.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure?
Like on the shells there, those are clearly just
appreciate
2D images of flowers.
Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? After all, despite my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. Certainly you must be a little angry with me.
No, Fuku's too passive for
Not
that.
really.
Doesn't have enough
Fuku's
personality
best
for
girl.
it.
You see, my parents
Look,
live in
Fuku's best
inferiority
girl,
complex
okay?
because all my relatives are doctors.
No.
That's why they're so tough on me. It's really hard for me to be at home. But here, I feel important.
I feel like as we go forward, we're
can
going to
help
start
you and the
knocking off
others.
girls from the best girl
So why
list
should
until
I
we
be
end up with the
angry?
definitive best girl.
You're right, Yamagishi.
Every girl
We
is
do need
best
you.
girl.
Yukari's
No
like,
one can
knocked
take
off the
your
list,
place.
definitely.
Every girl is best girl.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Never heard Chance say something so wrong so confidently.
Thanks, Mir.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will be gone, huh?
Yeah, don't worry, Fuku. If I give you my ID
That's
and
good.
password,
That's what
then you
we've been
won't get
fighting
caught.
for.
Wait, what?
So why
It's
am I
like-
so pissed?
Mitsuru, won't they question it?
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
What are those girls doing wearing the
Seriously,
uniforms on a
But at
Sunday?
least we're seniors now. We won't be wearing
It's
these
alright.
stupid
Maybe they were
uniforms
just
much
too
longer.
lazy to actually
Yeah,
wear what they
I've had
wanted.
enough of this. I just want to get accepted to college and start having some fun.
That's if you get accepted, don't forget.
The girl on the left was very clearly Mitsuru's voice actor.
I wouldn't know. I can't hear.
I'm the reason. I was like, fighting is my duty, but hell, it's all I'm good for. If it weren't for that,
No, it's not. You're not.
I'd be worthless.
It's not all you're good at, Junpei, because you're not good at it.
What a bunch of bullshit. I can't fight worth shit anyway.
No, you can't.
Not compared to him, at least.
I am
Damn
better
it.
than you.
Nothing I do is good enough.
Maybe falls into an open manhole on the way home.
Seems like my worst fears keep coming true. Am I stupid to believe in things like trust and friendship? Dad, this old letter.
Oh,
of yours.
PlayStation Doom.
I must have read it 1,000 times since it came last spring.
March 6th, 2000. To my family. Tomorrow, I bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It'll be stored
can't
in a
compare
time
to a
capsule
god.
and sent to you 10 years from now. Yukari, you're so small right now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you still always greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher.
I'll be starting on a big project soon, and I'm happy to be receiving so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you that nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Nothing is more important to me than you and your mother. You make my life worth living. I'm gonna retire in 3 days, and I'm gonna live a happy life with you and your mother on our boat as we sail around the world.
No matter what happens.
Obviously, nothing bad's gonna happen if somebody has good plans.
Well,
yeah.
I hope this letter brings a smile to your face. Love, Dad.
Are you a god?
I can't lose hope. For his sake. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Cool. Me too. Alright, now I can finally do stuff. Let's play Innocent Sin Online. Oh yeah, our online girlfriend's getting buff. Buff girl, back girl. That kinda got a dirty mouth today. That's okay. We're just talking over the internet. You know, I was at one point considering, like, maybe I'll do the Ghostbusters game, it's pretty fun. And then Ninja did the Ghostbusters game, it was like, wow, this is not fun at all. In your gradebook, huh? Teacher, huh? Older woman. Teacher.
What you thinking, Chrono?
Maybe Maya is best girl.
You just name dropping?
What, Maya?
Oh yeah, my brain broke for a sec. I thought you said something else, and I was like, hold up. We're gonna have to seriously make a list of like all the girls though, and figure out who best girl is based on what you think, Chrono.
On what I think.
It's good to see you again.
I mean, I already said all girls are best girl.
How long has it been since we first met?
Chidori is better than
Time
Yukara.
passes so quickly. So, how's life as a Persona user?
Robo-Chrono is best girl.
Well, the choice is yours. I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all goes back to an occurrence that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Like, they don't mention
didn't
10
your
years
parents
ago
pass
at
away
all,
about 10 years
and then
ago?
all of a sudden they just keep mentioning it.
A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape from his true self. Regardless, I will stay with you. Because we're friends.
Are we, though? The Death Arcana. Sort of forward like a word. Finals start tomorrow. Only one more day of studying.
I mean, if we go based on Persona 4 alone, then we already know who best girl of Persona 3 is.
Yukiko. In the FEMC playthrough of Persona 3 Portable. You know,
I still need to do a FEMC playthrough.
You know, Kashiwagi has a cameo in Persona 3 Portable as well.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she appears on the beach.
Huh.
And she's one of the women that the guys talk to.
Interesting.
Okay, so that's going to be 3 academics points for today then. To the library. Studying in the library. Yay. Well, time to go home.
Like, that was fun.
What do you want, and is it going to interfere with my studying?
You know, it's almost summer break. Do you have any plans?
You two just fuck already and get it over
I
with.
wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cool breeze, babes in bikinis. Man, it sure would be nice. Somewhere in the south, where the water is crystal clear. But first, we have exams to worry about. Ugh, what a drag.
I guess it depends on what you make on your exams, but we all know how Junpei makes his exams.
Beautiful beaches, like Okinawa.
Well, it's not Okinawa, but how about Yakushima?
You weren't a part of this conversation, Ikutsuki.
Mr. Chairman, I didn't realize you were here.
I happen to be in the area, so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for
I
next
happened
week.
to be in the area, so I thought I'd sneak in.
Mitsuru, your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
He will.
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and pay him a surprise visit?
Because we don't know him.
Seriously? We're gonna go on a trip? Yes! Beach babes, here I come!
Ugh, men.
How about it, Mitsuru?
But my father is a busy man. I don't want to ruin his vacation.
Surely the point of him being on vacation is that he
Don't
won't be
worry.
busy.
No father would be upset with a daughter
You would
who
think.
came all that way to see him. You've all done a great job. You deserve to relax for a while.
Before you
You
die.
already know when the next operation will be, so it should be fine.
Yeah, let's go take like a week off and like not train in Tartarus.
All right. I guess everyone needs a break now and then. Let's do it.
Woohoo! The beach. I should design a special training regimen.
stoked.
I have to go buy a swimsuit.
Hey, don't worry. I got an extra pair you can borrow.
Nice try, man.
Are you going to swim too, Ikutsuki-san?
I'm afraid I can't.
Well, don't worry, guys. I'll stay here and look after the dorm.
Senpai? Sorry about the other day.
Shut up, Junpei.
I got a little carried away.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'll
In a way,
freeze you
it's
later
only
for
logical
it.
that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one who was responsible for the accident is still alive, but in reality, there is one witness who survived.
There is?
My father.
Yeah, once we go off, like, there's
Senpai.
going to be a lot of cutscene stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go. Is today going to be an entire day without grinding?
I wonder.
Ooh.
Be. I'm not sure if we've actually had a stream where we haven't done grinding.
Yeah, because like we've been in Tartarus every stream. Yakushima, the place where Persona M takes place. Make sure you bring enough popcorn for everybody, Clint. Or you'll be punished.
Like, don't be like me. Make sure you actually do bring food.
Alright, last chance to study before the exams. Can we get that boost to the next level? No. It was a long shot. Side story where the characters have to fight their shadow selves. That reminds me, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is due out on soonish.
It's due out soonish.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to it. It's like, you know, I don't want to do that for the stream because honestly, I fucking hate the story of Arena. And I never did the story for Ultimax because it was like, do I want to do more of this? No. Like, if we get enough people who buy it, or like we get one other person, Chance, you gonna buy Persona 4 Arena Ultimax?
Not immediately.
There you go. Chance and I are gonna do a Persona 4 Arena Ultimax stream where we're gonna fight each other. Like the
Hold
entire
up.
stream. Look forward to that. It's gonna be a launch day stream.
Alright, sure. If people donate enough, why not?
Donate to make Chance and play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax against me. We'll be doing it on Switch.
Really?
No, I don't. If I'm gonna get it for myself, yeah, Switch.
Meanwhile, I'm just over here like, meh, gets everything on PS4 because what the fuck is a portable system?
Honestly, I find the Switch convenient more than anything else. Not even as a portable system, just as a system hooked up to my TV. There's a convenience to it over like the PS4. Maybe I should do like a stream of fighting game. Like, pick a fighting game and stream against somebody. ChanceEm, what fighting games you got?
Well, I now have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
There we go. We're gonna cancel the stream now. We're gonna do Smash for like 2 hours.
I've been wanting to pick up Street Fighter 5.
Yes, I know. Street Fighter.
Well, you're lame. I should have had a better insult than that, but you're lame, Chrono. I enjoy Street Fighter.
Alright, that's fine. You want to do Third Strike?
I need to get it, but
Then
yeah,
there you
I used
go.
to play that.
I have Third Strike on PS3 at this point. They had, over like the January sales, they had Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Collection for like the best price it's ever been, like £12 something. It was like, you know, I'd be really down for this. I'm really tempted to get it. But I don't like Street Fighter. I'm not really that big into any of the Capcom fighting games. I like the concept of Darkstalkers. I've never been super good at it. Same with Marvel vs. Capcom. I love the concept. I've never been that good at it. The fighting game I got most into was probably Guilty Gear. Like, I was big into Tekken, but I never got really good at that. Outside of like 2 characters. We're not friends, Junpei. Go away. I'm actually tempted to call this early now and switch to Smash.
Seriously?
Seriously. I'm not looking forward to this whole summer thing.
Aww.
Plus, I'm not in work tomorrow, so I can stay up a bit later for it.
Unfortunately, I am in work tomorrow.
That's why we need to do it as soon as possible. Yeah, no, like, a fighting game stream could be fun.
I would need a little bit more heads up for that than just being like, now.
I'm done, baby.
Well, I wouldn't class
The dark
Smash as a
days of
fighting game.
testing are finally over. The sun is shining bright.
I would class it more as like a party game.
So, how'd you do?
Hey, check it out. I aced PE.
I'm not friends with either
Well,
of you.
that pretty much answers the question.
A real man doesn't dwell on the past.
That's when you hit him in the
I'm thinking
balls.
ahead to
When he complains
Yakushima.
about it, you say, real man doesn't dwell on the past.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon, isn't it? Are you ready?
Oh.
Why am I not surprised? If it makes you feel any
Wow,
better,
thanks for
I'm
letting me
not
know
ready
just what you
either.
think of me, Yukari.
I guess I should be more enthusiastic,
We're not
huh?
friends.
Hey, I don't have practice today, so do you want to do something?
No,
Sounds good. Where are we going?
somewhere
if you
without
need to
me.
buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
As if. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka too.
Cool, take her instead of me.
Hey,
Fuck off.
I know I've been kind of a dick lately,
Lately?
but we're still cool, right?
No, we've never been cool.
It's like, I've
Junpei.
been a dick, but we still cool, right?
Dude, I'm trying to be serious here.
I'm being serious.
Anyway, that's all history.
It's off.
It's you and me now, bro.
We're jumping front of a train.
All right, let's get going.
No. Hate you all.
Woohoo! Freedom at last! What should I do now?
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Yeah, okay, no fighting game stream.
Hell yeah, I will. Hey, what are you doing here, Akihiko-san?
Ikutsuki-san called me. I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
Oh.
Does that mean another person is going to join?
We getting a new teammate.
Maybe.
Oh, the vacation means I guess.
Yep. You trying to back out before we get true best girl?
What's wrong, Natsuki-chan? Do you think you can stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's like no one... Oh, you're going back to your home today, huh? Okay, then never mind. Hey, wait! It's alright, let's go! Sorry, I'll see you all later back
Don't
at the
leave me with them,
dorm.
Fuka.
This is an interesting little side story with them.
I'm really surprised at how much she's changed.
Yeah, maybe you could learn a thing or two
Friendship.
there.
How beautiful.
Okay.
Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
Gootski. I thought you weren't allowed within 100 feet of the campus.
Mr. Chairman!
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up. I might as well introduce you to him now.
Ken.
Hello. Oh, hi, Ken-kun. What's up?
You know him?
Well, Ken, how do you feel
He
about
doesn't
staying
leave
up
during
way
the
past
break
your
because of
bedtime?
his circumstances.
Oh, I heard about that. Something about his parents.
Oh
It
dear.
was only me and my mom, but she got in an accident, and she died. It happened 2 years ago.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses. But staying at the elementary school dorm all
I
by
know it's
himself
85
isn't
degrees
proper for a child
outside,
his
but
age.
like I can
So, I
understand
decided to
Ken
move into
wearing
your
a
dorm
vest
for the
because that was
summer.
me when I was in high school.
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Why, of course. He has the
Why,
potential.
of course it's a good dorm. Why, if he was a girl, he'd
Then
be so at
He's the
home
new
with you.
candidate?
Yes. But
And by
as
he,
you
I mean the
see,
main
he's
character.
still just an elementary school student. So it is merely a possibility for now.
Female main character can romance Ken. It's weird.
Are you?
That is still something that I do not like.
Yeah.
I really, really,
I've heard a lot
really
about
don't
you.
like that.
Haven't lost a boxing match yet.
And there was a thing
Yeah,
a while
well,
back, an opinion
it's nice
piece
to
on
meet
one of
you.
those, like on one of the gaming sites. It's like, yeah, no, you shouldn't be allowed to romance Fuka in Persona 5. It's like, okay, step back a minute, take off your stupid hat for that kind of shit. And how about you complain about the more unreasonable one instead of dating a 10-year-old in Persona 3 Portable?
Exactly. Which now brings me to the question of how old is that character in Persona 5?
Futaba, I think she's in the year below you.
How old is the main character?
I think all three of the protagonists are in the second year of high school when the games take place. She's 14. So maybe like 2 years below the main character, I don't know.
Still, Futaba's 14.
It's one of those things of like, looking at the box size, like, oh yeah, redhead with glasses, let's go with her. And then you see Futaba in game, it's like, no, she is way too young.
No. Nope. 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 I'm gonna just roll with you shouldn't be able to romance either of those characters. I mean, like, 16 and 14 isn't that bad, but we all know how Persona romance options end.
Mm-hmm. That's why I go 16 and 32.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a thing either.
Don't worry, it's okay.
It's like, just don't worry about it.
It's okay. With cake and ice cream. Well, if that's what she wants to wear. Alright, let's do some grinding.
I thought we were gonna make it a whole stream without grinding.
Yeah, I decided not to let that happen. There's been enough cutscenes already.
Damn it, Chrono.
We're gonna go to the beach, and we're gonna be away from this for a while. So it's a case of, like, I don't want the next full moon to sneak up on us, and we haven't done enough. Ken shouldn't have been a romance option. Yeah, that's really my thought with it. Like, we've got 19 days till next full moon. We just skipped a bunch of time doing exams anyway, prepping for exams. We go to the beach. Is that a 3-day trip?
I think.
It's not a huge trip. It's only a few days, I remember. Like, that's a few days just gone. And I'd rather be ahead of the curve than behind it. Does what happened in Persona 4? Because if you mean romancing somebody outside your age group, no. All romance options in Persona 4 are appropriate to your age group. I think the youngest
what
is
about
Risa.
the nurse?
The nurse reveals that she's mostly just messing with you. She won't actually do anything.
It's been so long since I played Persona 4, I couldn't remember how that ended.
Yeah, she won't actually do anything with you. Like, that whole thing ends with her pretty much being like, you're cute, but also you're a kid. And, like, I've matured through all this, it's time for me to leave. Yeah, I don't think Persona 4 has one like that. She moves to Africa to fight guilt. Nothing to that.
No.
Nope. Chance is upset because he's not played Trauma Center in a while.
I am.
Mitsuru, put on his combat boots. I promise you it's not a kink.
You know, I was so tempted to play a Trauma Center game for my birthday last year. Just make it a yearly trend of just playing Trauma Center, but I did not have the energy for it.
Yeah, a yearly trend of playing Trauma Center in one scene.
Yeah.
And then you get to Trauma Team and it's like, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah, exactly. Like 5 years down the road, just be like, alright, here we are for our one-sitting 35-hour game.
And it's like, okay, I did Trauma Center Under the Knife, I did Trauma Center Second Opinion, I did Under the Knife 2, I did New Blood. I guess all that's left is Trauma Team.
But seriously, like, the Switch still has, like, motion control with the Joy-Cons and stuff like that. Like, I'm surprised they haven't remastered them in some way.
To be fair, like, there's a bunch of stuff Atlas really should be remastering. Like, the whole thing of, like, the rumour that they might be remastering Persona 3 4, well, it's a case of, like, why is that a rumour and not just something they're doing? Because it's beyond time that Persona 3 was available on more modern systems.
Okay,
And there's also the thing of like, are we going to get any kind of more modern release for Persona 1 and 2? Because like, that would be nice. It's like, hey, let's look at the RPGs on PSP.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
Oh, there we go, my boofer. And it's like, which of these should probably be ported to a more modern system so you can play them more conveniently than with a, at this point, 17-year-old handheld?
Crisis Core.
Crisis Core. The only one I can think of that has actually been ported that is probably worth checking out is Star Ocean First Departure.
That's a very good one.
But like, not Second Evolution.
Four enemies. They seem rattled. It's weak against fire. The enemy is down. Now's your chance.
There's the weird thing with Star Ocean that Square seems to go through in the case of like, do they actually care about Star Ocean? It's like, oh yeah, no, here's Star Ocean integrity and faithlessness. Except it's shit. And then there's also like...
No, they're working on a new Star Ocean.
And it's like, oh yeah, here's Star Ocean Till the End of Time on the PS2 Classics. And then here's Star Ocean First Departure on Switch. And it's like, do you care about this series or not? Also, mobile games.
I feel like a lot of companies are just like, here, have mobile games, and you're just like...
Yeah.
Which reminds me, because, like, that's kind of what Tales has been doing, aside from them just releasing Tales of Arise about... Trying to think, it's like, how many months has it been?
3 enemies. Be careful. It's weak against fire.
Wow, it's almost been half a year. Fuck. I still haven't played Arise. But like, Tales released Tales of Questoria for mobile in 2020, and they're actually shutting that down as of February 6th. It's like, companies keep making all these mobile games and then not keeping them.
Don't you think just how surprising it is that Liberation VX2 is still going?
That's a very valid point. But I think it's also because, isn't it like the only SMT mobile game?
Yes. But I feel like that idea in itself doesn't really matter.
I feel like it kind of helps when you have companies out here being like, oh yeah, we have 5 mobile games for our series, and you're just like, the fuck?
Alright, so now that we're grinding again, you had some topics for us to discuss. I feel like the grinding is the best time to talk about them.
Yes. Give me just one... Just give me just one moment to bring up a couple of them, because I've had the articles set aside on separate tabs.
Alright. Yeah, I got the new layout. The new aesthetic.
Ooh. I feel like this is a layout we saw a lot in, The Answer.
I'll scan the target. Only one enemy left.
So, one topic I have for us is that apparently the game Dreams is going to be used in a feature film for the first time. And of course, when you think of video games being used in films, what do you think of?
Or representation, people pretending to play games but very clearly not.
I mean, Charlie's Angels with 2-player Final Fantasy VIII, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, to be fair, that usually isn't the thing I'm paying attention to in that scene.
I mean, also fair.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, it's like, oh, Chrono, why wouldn't you be paying attention to the game in that scene? Isn't games what all you're about? Isn't games what you're about? But yeah, but also Drew Barrymore's naked in that scene.
Let's go.
But yeah, normally when it comes to movies and stuff, games are used in an odd way.
Games are used very much in a case of the industry doesn't understand them and has no interest in trying to understand them. They're a background element. See, and there is the problem you have with enemies being weak to light or dark.
It's something I like that they changed in SMT5. Because SMT5, it's like, if they're weak to it, then, you'll still do damage regardless. Well, most of the time you'll still do damage regardless, and then occasionally it'll be the one-hit kill.
Persona 5 has the nice thing of having damaging... They changed it from dark to curse, and they have damaging curse spells.
Mm-hmm.
So that's...
There's still dark in it, though.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Isn't Mudo considered a curse spell in Persona 5?
Mudo doesn't curse somebody.
No,
there are actual
an element,
curse
not an ailment.
Huh?
Curse is an element, not an ailment.
I thought there was a curse ailment.
Arsene, the persona you start with. Like, Orpheus starts off with fire, I think. Izanagi starts off with lightning. Arsene starts off with curse.
Oh, see, I haven't played Persona 5, so I'm wrecked.
Yeah, you really need to get around to starting it.
I do. I finally bought it on sale. I just haven't started it. Too many games to play at the moment.
Narcissus.
But, I'm pretty sure in SMT5, Dark is its own element, and Curse is an ailment.
Alright, let's hope the next fight goes better than that.
But, back to what we were talking about. Well, damn. I like how it's like, well, I hope the next fight goes better than that, and it's just like, oh. Oh.
Agility down! Please, be careful. Give me a sec. I'll scan
Okay, they're throwing electricity. Chances are they're going to be weak to wind.
See if this is right. Well, so much for that.
I can do it.
Try again. Nope.
Use your guns and bows on
Weak
it.
to pierce.
As I say, this floor isn't playing around.
No, moving into a new block's always a problem.
I am very concerned for your character right now, Chrono.
Mitsuru-senpai is seriously hurt!
It's like, Mitsuru-senpai seriously hurt. It's like, excuse me, have you seen me?
Enemy defeated!
Alright, good job!
Good choice! The
Now's
enemy
our
is down!
chance!
Oh, can't do that anymore.
Agility down!
Well,
Please
thank
be
goodness
careful.
Yukari recovered.
Hang in there!
So yeah, carry on, Chancey.
But yeah, anyways, about, like, games being used in movies and such. The way Dreams is going to be used, as we all know, Dreams being the game that is basically make your own game the game.
Enemies return to normal!
My phone shut off for a second. Give me a moment here.
Obey my command!
The environment, the background of this movie is what's going to be created with Dreams. According to the release, the film seamlessly blends live action, CG, and painted animation. But the film will tell the story of a poet who takes a perilous journey across mountains, ice, and snow. This tundra-ridden world, it turns out, is actually built entirely in dreams.
Agility down! Please be careful!
Yeah, it doesn't
So
sound
it's
very
not-
interesting.
I find it to be interesting because instead of, like, showing the game, you're actually using, I guess, assets from the game.
Yukari-chan!
Showing the artistic
Yukari-chan
nature
is seriously hurt!
that is possible, I suppose.
It sounds like a thing of...
There are 3 enemies left!
Rather than, like, contract VFX companies to do this kind of thing, they're just gonna have the whole thing built in a pre-made engine that can support it.
Please hit!
Like if they were doing it with Unreal 5 instead of Dreams, it'd be basically the same thing.
That was a close one!
If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Like, it's computer-generated environments, just in a different way to how we've seen previously. I doubt it's going to make a huge amount of difference.
Another thing that does kind of intrigue me about this is apparently, one of the directors for it is someone who helped direct Loving Vincent. The,
There are 4 enemies!
animated movie that went into the life of Vincent van Gogh and was animated kind of in his style of art. So that's why it kind of intrigues me some.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Of course, there's no mention of, like, when it will be coming out, but I am intrigued.
There are 4 enemies left!
I do have another topic that I didn't mention to you previously, because I came across it
Don't use Zeo skills.
while I was still looking up stuff. And that is, have you heard about the Dark Souls 3 hacking?
I saw an article earlier today that said PC Dark Souls have been taken offline due to security vulnerability, and I didn't look into it. I didn't even know it was specifically Dark Souls 3, it just said Dark Souls.
It says, well, first off, it's Dark Souls 3, but just to be safe, they took all Dark Souls servers offline. But apparently there is an exploit when playing online that allows a hacker to execute any code on somebody else's computer.
I'll scan the target.
So once again, we see just how poorly designed Dark Souls online on PC is.
Yes.
When you say special fusion video games, you mean like Jack Brothers is a fusion spell? Yeah. The same thing that happens when you normally use it with the main character. The game crashes.
The interesting thing to note about the Dark Souls exploit, though, is that apparently it was found by a group of hackers that specifically try to discover security vulnerabilities for the purpose of alerting companies about them. So, I mean, at least it wasn't found by anyone with nefarious, like, goals in mind.
Yeah. It still brings up the point of, like, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls on PC, the online for that has always been such a mess, rife with cheating and hacks and stuff, and then there's just that there. And it's like, for fuck's sake, it's just a mess. Alright, so it's crashed. So let this be a lesson to everybody. We don't do this again. Don't try and use the fusion spells with someone who isn't the main character.
Well, rip. That was a fun grinding session.
Yeah.
I feel like this is where you blame hackers. Throw up the intermission and get things fixed up.
Intermission screen.
Oh yeah, I forgot the intermission screen still shows the game. Maybe you should have a screen just for technical difficulties.
Big chance, keep talking.
Keep talking?
Yeah.
What to say, what to say? Anybody see the video shared in the Italian Senate this week? Different kind of JRPG, but that's a thing. Still trying to get things figured out over there, Chrono?
I'm just looking for a technical difficulties picture that I like.
Oh. Yeah, the funny thing about all that is it wasn't just Final Fantasy VII that ended up being shown, apparently. It was also, Genshin Impact.
You know, I'm surprised. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, no, video game porn. I'm surprised that Overwatch wasn't in there.
Honestly, same. Very honestly, same. But it's also been making me laugh about, like, all the fan art I've seen that's basically like, oh yeah, Tifa Lockhart, Italian icon. Of course it would be Simpsons related. I mean, I'm not surprised that Overwatch has taken a bit of a dive. So much stuff with Activision Blizzard in the news lately, which kind of ties into another thing that happened in this last week. Which I wonder how many people were expecting Microsoft to buy Activision Blizzard.
To be fair, it's like if you were gonna say, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be a major video game acquisition this week," I don't think anybody would have guessed it would be Activision Blizzard being bought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the point now where I'm like, you know what? I'm really not feeling more Persona 3.
Ah. Well, what are we gonna do if no more Persona 3?
That is a question.
Which, give me a moment, just in case, for the answer of that question.
I don't know. I mean, the amount of money involved in the Activision Blizzard acquisition was crazy to begin with. Sony has to be more valuable than that, given that they're not only a video game company and manufacturer, they're also a technical company, technology company. And I feel like at that point, aren't there supposed to be like anti-monopoly laws that come into effect with that kind of thing?
You know, that's a very valid point, Chrono. But I suppose... I guess it depends on how much money is involved. Like, I wonder if there's a limit to it or something.
Hmm. The government is going to stop that. I mean, no, I don't. What do you think, Chance?
Do you think the government's going to stop it? No.
No. So what do you think, Chance?
What do I think? What?
You said you had something you wanted to do before we maybe see about doing anything else.
Yeah, the thing I was doing was making sure I had everything set up for Smash just in case.
Oh, you want to go for Smash?
I mean, I need a moment to make sure everything is set up for it.
Yeah, so do I. I'll have to switch what the capture card's connected to. Yeah, but
My
there's
Switch
worth,
currently
and then
says
there's...
it needs at least 5 minutes.
Oh, you're updating.
Yep.
Yeah, but the way I see it, there's worth, and then there's what you can actually spend.
It's like, spent all my eShop money on getting the SMT games on my 3DS. Now I'm like, should have put a little bit of it aside for Super Smash Brothers.
Why? Because you don't have any of the DLC?
I do not have any of the DLC.
That's fine. I have the first season pass, and I never use any of them.
Amazing.
I don't even
I
use
want to
Shoko
try
anymore.
Sora, though. Which reminds me, I had such an odd interaction at work the other day. So I wear a Kingdom Hearts, the crown necklace at work, because I like having at least something nerdy on my outfit.
My nerdy thing is my Superman belt buckle.
I thought it was your champ.
Yeah. You want to make this quick, Chance, and I will. Once you do it, done. We'll reset the stream. Move on to Smash.
All right. I mean, my system is at 49% for its update and says it has about 3 minutes. So yeah. Quick thing though, somebody came into work the other day and started kind of geeking out over the fact that I had a Kingdom Hearts necklace and said that nobody knows that game. And I just kind of straight-faced replied because, like, that caught me off guard of, like, if nobody knows that game, how the hell is Sora in Super Smash Brothers? And, like, the person just kind of got quiet for a moment, finished their order, and left.
Well, I mean, nobody knew Fire Emblem.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure Kingdom Hearts is more well-known than Fire Emblem.
You know, at this point, I feel like you could disagree. Like, Kingdom Hearts disappeared long enough, and Fire Emblem got big in that time.
You say Kingdom Hearts disappeared, but, like, Kingdom Hearts still had all these games coming out. Just because it took them, like, 13 years to release from between 2 and 3 doesn't mean they didn't also release 13 games in between.
No, I'm thinking between Dream Drop Distance and 3. Dream Drop Distance being the last full game that they put out. Everything between that was compilations. And like I say, during that time, interest probably waned about as much as it ever has for Kingdom Hearts, while Fire Emblem got bigger than ever. Like, Fire Emblem got big.
Sorry, my headset got a little tangled for a moment there.
He's going to join us on Smash.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we're doing Smash, boys. You want to join the Smash? Come on the Smash. Come on the Smash, and welcome to the Bash Bash.
I was trying to think. It's like, I feel like you need to make, like, a theme song for that, so that whenever we switch over to Smash, you just, like, hit the play for the theme song.
Hey, you, what you gonna do? Alright, we're gonna switch it up, and we will be right back. If anybody wants to join the chat, the voice chat for Smash, it will be in the Discord. It'll be the standard chat in the Discord.
Alright. I'm guessing that means I need to switch over to that, Chrono?
We'll take care of that outside of stream.
Alright.
Alright, so everybody's joined us for the Persona 3 stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the stream. A big special thanks to everyone in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Klim, Teak, Mia, Video Games, Star, Manda, that was everybody. Yes. If we didn't mention you, we still very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us. Chat is always the best part of the stream. More Persona 3 next week, but in the meantime, we're going to go and do some Smash. So if you have Smash Ultimate on Switch, come and join us. We're going to beat Teacup. And give Chance a lesson in humility.
Yep, because this will be my first time playing.
ChanceEm is a virgin and we're going to smash.
I'm terrified. Please never put those words together with my name ever again.
ChanceEm is a smash and we're going to virgin. Smash is a chance and we're going to virgin.
Just kind of that thing of like, I don't know what I expected.
We'll be right back. We'll see you soon, guys.
Bye.